Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be taking a look at a personal passion project of mine. If you don't feel like watching this, feel free. It does this video is not going to be for everyone. But this is going to be about just some updates in a personal internet community I follow here online, and that is about Gorl World. So it follows two individuals, Amberlynn Reid and Chantal, aka Foodie Beauty, who are problematic individuals online. Uh, they are both problematic in their own ways. However, there is a community that has kind of been built up around these two, has kind of fallen off, but there's been some reinvigoration of new things coming into both of their lives. And I wanted to do a tarot reading to kind of see what's going on with the both of them, what's kind of going on. There's been like a battle for the crown of Gorl World and who's going to be the queen that reigns supreme. So, with that little disclaimer out of the way, the people who know, awesome. The people who don't know, this reading just might not be for you. It's kind of more niche. So, with all that out of the way, I just want to kind of get straight into it. We're going to look at Chantal, we're going to look at Amber, and kind of just see what's going on with the both of them in just the current situation of events kind of going on in their life. So, as I start shuffling up here, we're going to be using a new deck today called Under the Oak Tarot. And quick disclaimers out of the way. Remember, everything I'm going to be saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here. So, yeah. If you want to use what I'm saying, I just got my own opinions, snarky as they may be, psychic downloads, and the such. You can use my opinions to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions if you so wish. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I've been known to kind of go off the rails when it comes to these two and just be like, that's weird. I gotta say it, but that's what I'm seeing. So, like, again, so alleged for entertainment purposes only. So the first person we're going to get into here is Chantal. So a little background here about Chantal. So she's recently gotten into, no one really knows. She came out saying, I'm coming back to Canada. I had my plane ticket. Me and Salah, her husband, in quotes, whole story there, got into a little bit of a tiff. And we're trying to figure out, why did they get into a tiff? Was it about him not wanting to get her takeout when she really wanted it? Or is there something else going on? And kind of what's this reasoning behind it? And essentially, what's been going on? So let's just take a look here with Foodie. At the center of everything, we have the Hierophant. This is all about commitment. Commitment, marriage, essentially her relationship that she's having. This is kind of the center of what's kind of going on with her at the moment. So this is at the heart of things. The direct influence on this is the Wheel. Why is she so focused on this? Because there's a good opportunity, good luck, good opportunity, good things have come in for this relationship of some way, shape, or form. So when I see the Wheel, aka the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, this has brought me, something good is happening outside of her within this dynamic that's making her worry about this relationship. Also, with this deck, I do not read reversals because the financial influences here is we have this King of Pentacles, someone who's wants the money. I'm feeling a little bit of a greedy energy here. Someone wants all the money to themselves to be able to pay for the things that they want to do. Money is a main motivator, allegedly conspiracy, whatever, within this relationship. The hopes and fears here is I'm seen as victorious within this relationship. However, I don't think it's going to go the way she wants. She's like, I want to stick it to the haters. I want to stick it to the people who doubt me. But that's the fear, though, on top of it. Yes, I want to do that. However, I'm also afraid that it's not going to happen. The unseen obstacle here is the Eight of Pentacles. This is going to take hard work to kind of put it all together. Also, I am working with a new camera, so I know the spacing might just be a little bit out of whack right now. So, Hard work, putting in the effort to get where she wants to go when it comes to this relationship. Could it work? Yes. However, you need to put in the work to do so, is the message here. It's like, you need to put in the work to be seen as this victorious thing, because this was a relationship that could be good, but it's not, because someone's not putting in the work. The challenge is here. It's a contract. Six of Pentacles, contract, giving and receiving. In equal exchange, though, is what this feels like. That's the challenge. Like, someone's giving more than they're taking, or someone's, and like, there's an unequal exchange here. This is a contract. It was not meant to be lovey-dovey. This is kind of a business agreement. What's going for her, though, is there is an offer of love coming in from a outside source. It feels like for her. Like, there's love out there. There's an offer out there for her that can come in. However, she's got to be able to listen to it and take it when it comes to her. Because an offer can be given, but if you don't take it, well, then the offer doesn't always stand. In the past year, we have the Ace of Swords. She's run her mouth about things, run her mouth about her intentions, she said a lot without saying a lot, is kind of the vibe here. I've been a watcher of Chantal now for 2+ years. And when I say we all know rule number 2, right? She always tells on herself. Rule number 1, she lies. So here it's like, she has told on herself in more ways than I think we've picked up on as a community here in the past. It's like, yes, she's told on herself, blah, blah, blah. But there's more to it that, like, and I think a lot of people in the community have picked up on patterns, but we haven't picked up on what that pattern represents quite yet. Because there's more to it. Here in the future, the Knight of Cups. Like I said, there's someone coming in with a new offer of emotions, love, caring, kindness. There's someone new coming in for, it feels like, Chantal, that's going to come in and be like, new relationship, because the current one that she's in is just business. This one, it feels like there's something coming in for her that's going to, I don't know if it's going to reignite a passion, but it has more emotions to it. What else can we get here? The Five of Pentacles. Someone's like, there's money filtering down to her, and I think Salah. There's like, who's paying for them? Or who's giving them money? Who's giving them money? Because someone's filtering money to them to have resources available to them. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever. Because here's the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's money. Money is getting filtered down to them. Yeah. We don't know about this. This is all about secrets. Is this the same thing I picked up on my last reading where the Justice card? Okay, money is being filtered down to her in some way, shape, or form with the Five of Pentacles here. With the Nine of Pentacles, this has led her to have, like I said, everyone's like, oh, so she's so broke. Oh, she's so broke. Maybe she doesn't have access to her money, but she has more money than I think everyone than people expect. And maybe she doesn't have access to the money, but the money is hers. Because, like, it's like she has resources available to her. She has money available to her. It's hidden, though. It's hidden, but this is a secret being revealed because it's upright. And then with the Justice card here, it's like, what's fair is fair. She's getting money some way, shape, or form. Because there were the Four of Pentacles, and it's just being withheld from her. Is this like her wage garnishments from like the Canadian government with her tax levy because she's owes back taxes to Canada? Because it's like she has more money than what she has access to. Yeah, and there's the Five of Wands. It's like everyone's kind of coming for a piece of the pie. and people are fighting over what she has. She has more money available to her than what she realizes or she just has access to. And here with the Five of Wands, she has a lot of people around her vying for that money, and she's not seeing, oh, that's what that is. She's making money in ways behind the scenes. I picked up on this in my last reading. People might think I'm a nutcase in that one, but if you want to go watch it, I'll try and remember to link it down below in the comments or in the description of my video. But like, when I say that she's making money in ways that we don't know as a community. There is money going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, but things are going to get revealed here. She's making money in a weird way. And she doesn't, and it's like and it's being filtered down to her. So it's like, I don't know how she has access to this money or not. Because like, she has more than what she has access to is kind of what I'm getting. Anything else? The Four of Cups. Yeah, it's like right in front of her. The money is right in front of her. And it's like, she can't get to it. Is this like a new like income stream for her when it comes to, it's like, so like, is this like a change in her channel? No, that's not what I'm getting. What I'm getting is this a change to, is this like a bank account or like a channel that she has that she doesn't have access to? Like, or are those funds getting garnished? Like, as here with this Four of Cups, it's like the money is right in front of you. The resources are right in front of you. You just need to take the blindfold off, whatever you're deluding yourself to, because that's what it allegedly conspiracy whatever feels like. And now it's like, it's right there. You've got to do it, but you are refusing to take the blindfold off when it's just a quick whoop, pull it up, and it's right there. Maybe this is just her trying to change her content, or I don't know, coming back to Canada. I hope so, but doesn't feel like it. What else can we get here on Miss Foodie? So what was the big reason for her? What was the decision or reasoning behind her and Salah? We're gonna go with that. What was the reasoning behind her, and what was his big reasoning behind the Canada, I'm going back to Canada stream? Like, what caused it? Because there's been a couple theories. Is this, she caught Salah like talking to someone else? Was this like a food related thing? Like, you aren't giving me my way, and now we're doing a giant toddler tantrum. Like, what was that? Like, what was behind that? Like, what's going on there with Salah and Chantal and this push and pull, aka power dynamic that they have? What was this about? What did, because Foodie's mad. What was this all about there? Is that what you wanted? Yes. All right. So let's take a look at what this kind of is. We have the Nine of Pentacles. It was about money of some way, shape, or form here. It's about money being, it's like you're the breadwinner, you have the money, you have been successful, or lack of finances in some way, shape, or form. At the heart of the matter, it's all about money. Direct influences on it, the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords in here is this moth kind of coming out of its shell. It's done this transformation process. And it's like a birth of something new. You fought, like there's a fighting of, you would say the birth of something new with maybe like the Ace of Wands or something. But in this one, it's like there's like a transformation and a fight to be a better version of you in some way, shape, or form. So is this about Salah? Okay, Spirit. Is this about Salah trying to help transform Foodie into a healthier version of her? Yes, that's what I'm getting. Yes, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, so this was this about food in some way, shape, or form? Yes. This is like, I'm the boss babe, I'm the boss bitch, I'm standing over here, I'm the one who makes the money. Direct influences on this, well, I need you to be a better version of you. I need you to grow and change and not be being a slug on the, I don't need you to be a slug on the vine. I need you to kind of transform, go through shit so you can fly. Financial influences on here, it's the Page of Pentacles. We need to make more money. Allegedly, conspiracy, whatever. Like, we have new things that we want to do. More money needs to be coming in. We're nurturing, putting new things in. Hopes and fears here, the Four of Pentacles. That we're being greedy and selfish. You're being greedy and selfish. You're hoarding different things. You're hoarding your food. You're hoarding is what I'm hearing. So when it comes to this, am I saying, it feels like Salah is like, you're hoarding all your stuff. This could be like hoarding of that space that she's in. There seems to be some sort of argument. Also, I'm getting fracture here from the center card. So it's like something fractured a little bit as well. The unseen obstacles, the King of Wands. This is like a passion. This is a drive. This is someone coming in and saying, this is what we're doing. I'm taking control. I'm taking the reins and doing this because obviously you aren't. The challenge here, though, is the Lovers. It's the relationship that they have. It's not a loving bond. It's just a bond. This relation. What else can we get? It's like the relationship itself is the challenge. It's like, because we need you, because like what we have going on isn't actually like the bond that we share. It isn't on a solid foundation. What's going for them is the Ten of Wands. It's going to be burdens. It's like we're trying to. This is about allegedly conspiracy, whatever. My opinion here. The major deciding factor here is Foodie's I'm going to say it, addiction to food. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever. Especially with the hoarding here. King of Wands, someone trying to come in. Kind of also looks a little bit like Salah. I'll bring it up to the camera so you can see. You can kind of see, it's just like the nose reminds me of him. Not much else, but at least the nose kind of like drew me to it. And then like the little goatee as well. So like it does feel that the unseen obstacle here for Foodie is Salah. And he's like, I got to take control. I have to take the reins here. She's hoarding of her resources, whether that be food or money. And it's like, that is the major issue here. In the past, justice, we're trying to do what's right. We're trying to get you on a healthier path. We're trying to have this be an equal flow, where everyone's kind of winning at the end of the day. But in here in the future, we have the Two of Swords. It's like, you guys have a decision to make. When it comes to this, when it comes to why they had this fight, this is about a decision here. And I think people are getting kind of fed up because it's now becoming a vie for control between Foodie and Salah. And remember, my opinions here, no facts. And it's now becoming a power struggle. What else can we get here? We have the High Priestess. Salah's been reading stuff online, allegedly conspiracy, whatever. So why I'm saying that, so you see this book right here. I'm going to bring it up to the camera. You going to focus? Heck yeah. New camera setup. Freaking love this. So we have the High Priestess here. And like, I see this book and we see all this stuff coming out of the book. What I'm feeling is someone's reading online. Someone's getting more information. Someone is informing themselves about the situation that they are in at large. We are getting a lot more information and we are arming ourselves with it. Knowledge is power, and how you use that, and knowledge is power. So Salah figuring out more information, having more power about his circumstances that he has put himself in, he's able to now inform himself, read about it, and figure out ways of being the leader in the situation. And if Chantal wants to keep fighting this, which is in her nature, she can't argue with facts. She can't argue with facts with Salah, which she's tried to do and which she has successfully done in the past, but that's not going to be the case, it seems, moving forward here. Because here we have the Empress as well. Someone's helping him, a female energy as well, I think is helping inform him type of like a motherly type of energy here with the Ten of Swords. Like, yes, you have all the, like, this person has kind of kept you in the back, has backstabbed you, lots of burdens, lots of injuries to oneself has been inflicted here. And then the Strength card, we're getting our strength to, I think, get up and get the heck out of here. With the Five of Wands, yep, we're getting our strength to fight, to lead to a happier, healthier life with the Ten of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling here is we're getting ready for, I would expect here within the next bit, Foodie, and there's going to be more quote unquote rage streams going on, it feels like, for Foodie, as her and Salah are starting to go back and forth now. Salah has more information now about things, and he's not being duped, it feels like, as much as Chantal would like him to be. Because, like, now he's more informed. He has more information. Whether he's just reading forums online, or I think he might be. Is he in some reactors streams? I'm hearing yes. Is he able to comprehend and understand what's going on in these streams? Yes. Is he figuring out what the heck is going on behind Chantal and her motivations and what she's been lying about now more? Yes. Okay. So what I'm feeling here is just Salah's arming himself with more information. He's getting ready to, it's like, I have a decision to make. And if you guys go back to my reading I did back in, what is it now, April, end of April, I'm like, this summer visa is going to, I think, be a tipping point for Salah and Foodie, allegedly conspiracy, whatever. And here at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands, which is someone who is, like, raring, ready to go, ready to take action and speak, not just speak their mind, but really put into action what they're preaching or thinking. So, all right. So, with that, I wanted to see what's going on with Salah. What's kind of being the motivating factor here with Salah and Foodie? What's been kind of the motivating factor for Salah to kind of just be like, we need to kind of to move this along, because it felt like he was like, okay, I need the money. I'm trying to be I want to be a kept man, and I just want to see what's kind of been the motivating factor now here. Is there like a specific motivating factor or not that's kind of kept him in, like, now kind of taking action, essentially, it feels like, especially with that King of Wands type of energy. It's like he's taking action now a little bit more to fight against Chantal. So let's take a look here at what he's all got going on. Like, what's kind of been his major motivator to kind of just essentially take action to separate himself from her, is what this feels like. We have the Chariot moving forward very fast. Yep. Essentially, he's like, I want to be done. I want to move forward with my life. Direct influences on this, the Three of Wands. Because I want to have a better life. I envision a better life. This is my steps to have a better life. Better opportunities. Three of Wands is kind of like is manifestation. Two of Wands for me is like the beginning of manifestation. Like, I'm dreaming up of my ideas. The Three of Wands is manifestation, which is putting the work towards reaching my goals. So it's like, I have an idea of what I want to do. I'm moving fast. Because I see, because we have the Four of Wands and the financial, I see this not moving forward anymore. Sadly, this is a income source that is drying up, not going to be here for very long, is kind of dying, and is going to be laid to rest and not being able to be resurrected. Hopes and fears. I have to balance where my money's going. How am I spending money? Where am I doing? Because, like, yeah, it's like, how am I spending money? With the Two of Pentacles, it's like I have to balance my decisions on where I'm putting money. So, like I said, this is all about money. It's like, what I was getting, I'm not getting. The resources that I have are not equaling to what I was promised. Unseen obstacles, though, is the Fool, which is acting recklessly, And he overthinks this situation with Foodie a bit more than what I think he needs to. Because what this feels like for him is, I don't know if this is the right move. I'm not sure, like, what if she comes after me? Like, and here's my advice to that. And it would be, do the dumb thing. If she comes after you, you can rebuild, and you can take your licks, hide, recover, and then build back up. He has time, he has the ability, he can do what he needs to do. Foodie, on the other hand, in the state that she has put herself in, is really not able to. So just do the reckless thing and don't think about it, just do it. It's like, embody that King of Wands energy and just go for your passions. Don't think too hard about it, and it's just leap, because because he is taking that first step of removing himself from it instead of keeping with the old. Unseen obstacle, or the challenges here, is the money. Chantal has provided him a phenomenal life when it comes to finances, and upgrading his life and giving him more money, more opportunities to explore what he wants to explore. Like I said, he likes being a kept man. He likes having money. He likes being essentially what I like to call a sugar baby, and just having money available to him. And he's able to go F around with his friends or do whatever he wants to do. However, don't think that's the... I'm just seeing someone screaming at him, being like, you were raised better. Yeah, you were raised better. You have more life to give and to live than this. All right. What's going for him, though, is the Page of Swords, and that is speaking up, speaking his truth, and just not mincing his words. He is starting to fight back, allegedly, in my opinion here. He is starting to fight back because he kind of needs to. And he's getting frustrated because of his lack of progress moving forward. In the past here, it's the star. It's like, I wanted to be a star. I wanted to have the money. I wanted to have the fame. I wanted to be seen. I wanted to be seen. I wonder if he has struggles when it comes to feeling like, because of his culture, or not because of his culture, but because of the environment that he was raised in Kuwait, as a non-Kuwaiti, because of his Syrian heritage. I do feel that he does have difficulties with wanting to be seen, but he hasn't had that opportunity because he's been looked down on for a majority of his life, or almost all of his life, by the Kuwaiti government, from other people. And I think he's, in my opinion here, it's like he struggled to feel seen, feel heard, feel valued on a larger scale than, say, maybe just immediate friends and family. And that's really difficult, and definitely I feel like a wound for him that he is having to heal and really reevaluate and be like, is this really what you want? But also, who's really seeing you? Who's really there for you at the end of the day? And I think that's kind of like a lesson that's being taught to him in this current moment. And then here in the future, you have the Three of Pentacles, which is, for him, he has new opportunities to make money for himself in the future with the Three of Pentacles, new business deals, new people. So, like I said, if he just takes his licks from Chantal, he can grow and have something new and have new money come in through new business ventures, new projects, new ideas, where he can be seen and he can be heard. It just might be a little bit more work than what he first imagined, but it would be a fulfilling life for him. Okay. So that's what's kind of been, I think, a major motivator is he's wanting to grow. He is wanting to see and do and have all these experiences, and he's just not able to with Chantal. And I think he just got fed up, and he's now looking at the future of like, what, I need to do something different. I need to have something more. So, okay. I'm going to take a look here now at Foodie and be like, what's kind of going on with her, and how is she just feeling in this current moment? Like, just how is she doing? Like, how is she doing? What's going on with just little Chantal with all this? She's had bad health. She's got it coming from her community. She's not making much money anymore. So I just want to see let's take a look at what is Chantal's future. And then we'll move over to Amber. We'll go take a look at Amber. All right, so Miss Foodie, what's kind of coming up next for you? So we'll kind of look at like the heart of the matter, aka what's kind of the big things coming for her next. The High Priestess. She is spilling more information. She is spilling stuff on her. She is coming out, speaking on things. There is more information coming out about her in situations and places, people, and things that she has associated herself with. Is that what the High Priestess means? No. Is that what I'm picking up intuitively? Yes, because what I'm getting drawn to is this book again with all the flowers coming out of it. It's like information is coming from the words, coming from the internet, coming from sources, posts. I wouldn't be shocked if we see DMs start coming out with Chantal and what she's been saying behind the scenes with people. And I'll bring this card closer so you can see that book with those flowers coming out. So she is got some stuff coming out about her. Ooh, I wouldn't want to be her. Direct influences on it. It's coming from a Page of Cups individual. This could be Salah. This could be a previous interest that had some feelings into her emotions for her. But someone's coming out with more information or DMs about her. It's coming from So the Page of Cups can be a feminine type of energy. What I'm getting here is more of that male type of energy. If you look at the card, it's a lanky ass individual with chins. I will try and get this in focus for you guys. You can see it. This kind of looks to me like a certain individual, Dom. So I don't know if he's coming back and exposing things about Foodie. Who the heck knows? Because, yep, financial food, this is all about communication. We're making money through the internet, through speaking our truth, through speaking on situations, people, person, places, things, and things that are kind of going on around. Because with the Magician here, it's like we're speaking our truth. We're coming out and we're saying what we need to say. Hopes and fears, the Knight of Cups. Interesting that these two are coming out again. Because the hopes and fears here is that an emotional offer that was given was done on false pretenses. Unseen obstacles. The Five of Pentacles here. Someone's given her money, or someone has been filtering her money. Someone's been giving her money behind the scenes, and someone's giving her money behind the scenes, it feels like. It's the Challenge, the Ace of Wands. It's the D card. That's passions. Hold on here a second. Who's exposing videos? No. Because what's going for her? She's just going to fly through this. She's like, I'm not going to acknowledge it. I'm not going to bring it up. We're just going to slide this under the rug. We're just going to keep her moving. This won't be acknowledged, but it's going to be found out. It's the easiest way to kind of put this underneath the rug. Because in the past with Four of Swords, I thought this is dead. This is long buried. This was long buried. Here in the future, the Hierophant. It's about a commitment, a relationship. These are almost the exact same cards from that first pull, except in just a slightly different order. What else can we get? The Eight of Pentacles. This is something that she's worked on. I swear to God, is this what I was picking up in the last reading? Not like She's been doing really, really shady things on the side for money. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever. Whatever's happening in that second bedroom that we never see. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever. I'm going to try and remember to link that video if you guys are really interested in it. But with this Eight of Pentacles, like, that's hard work. This is something she's been working at to do. With the Nine of Wands, it's something that she knows that she's very, very nervous about it getting out. Because like it does give her anxiety. However, she's needed the money. And she's made good money from this too. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever. It's what I'm kind of picking up here. Because it's like there's someone in the background that's kind of putting stuff into her head. Be like, you need to do this. And it's like they're leading Chantal to do this because we'll give you money for it. But it's not done out of good intentions. Eight of Cups, I've been wanting to walk away. Eight of Cups is typically about walking away. In this one here, though, like what I'm feeling, also, it's 2 8s. This is something that she's done for work to get more money. Hard work that she's been putting in. Nervous about things coming together. Something we've been keeping hidden with the moon here up in the corner. But also here with this Eight of Cups, it's something that she's been working on for a while. And she's like, I should get rid of this. I should leave. I shouldn't be nurturing this, but I am. But because the money's so good. What else? And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is something that she's grown over time. It's like a niche audience, a niche thing that she's been doing. It's getting exposed, though. Yeah, because here's the Death card. It's like, it's being shown now. It's over the horizon. She can see it coming. She can see whatever this is that's coming to light come out. With the Death card here, the Death, but it's all the Death card is typically about a rebirth, a new, starting something. It's like we see something coming. It's like you see, and everyone's running away from it, but she's standing there looking at it in the eye and be like, "Come get me." This could be her just looking for. We have, like, this could be her just awaiting for the Grim Reaper. But what this is feeling, there's something else coming out, because here's with the Lovers. There's a connection of some sort. And the King of Swords. Someone's coming out against stuff with her. Something that she's been doing for work behind the scenes. And this isn't your typical feeder content, or fetish content, I should say. This isn't that. Is what's coming out about her a type of fetish content? Yes. Is this like the feeder content that we know that she's kind of, that has, no, but has been kind of proven through the community? Yes. Is this something different than that? Yeah, 100% in my opinion here. She's got something else she's been doing behind the scenes, and I'm wondering if it's... Yep, Eight of Wands, it's coming out rapidly, very quickly with the Queen of Pentacles. She's made lots of money from it. The Moon, this has been hidden, this has been secret, but it's information is coming out with the Three of Wands. Gosh, Foodie. Okay. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to, if you guys are interested in what this might be, I did a more kind of in-depth in a different video, which I will link below, and you guys can go check out that video. There are timestamps, so you guys can go straight to that part if you just want to read about what the heck is going on in that second bedroom. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever, so that's there. So, okay. Now we're going to move to Amberlynn Reid. So, she, as of late, she broke up with her girlfriend, Valentine, couple, 2-3 weeks ago as the time of recording. And now she's already meeting up with who she likes to call Tommy. And the Instagram has changed. Her Instagram name's changed. Like the last video that we got, she's like, Tommy might be here already. And I'm like, okay, what's kind of going on with our girl Amber? Do we have a new love life? What about this old Valentine? Was she actually a thing or not? And kind of just go and see what we get from there. So let's start off first with Miss Amberlynn Reid, and that is, let's just take a really quick look here at what the heck is going on between, who was Amber and Valentine? Who was Amber? What was going on between Amber and Valentine? And just kind of see. Okay. So we have Amber, who was the Three of Pentacles. We have Valentine, who is the Lover's energy, and between the two of them, the Ten of Cups. So, was this an actual relationship? Allegedly conspiracy, whatever? No. Because with Amber over here as the Three of Pentacles, it's like there was more than one other person that she was talking to. Three's a crowd, right? With Valentine over here, we have the Lovers upright. So, I don't know if she was like already in like a committed relationship or something, but with the Lovers here, it's like this is someone who's already, like, we have a different partner or more than one partner. Between the two of them, though, we have the Ten of Cups, which is like there was genuine emotion here between the two of them. Yeah, Valentine moved fast. Amber was trying to say what she needed to say. Temperance card, keeping her options open here. This allegedly conspiracy, whatever. This woman, yeah, because here's the Queen of Pentacles, which is Amber. This woman, I think, this woman tried scamming Amber, allegedly conspiracy, whatever. With the Four of Pentacles here, I'm greedy, I want my money, I'm going to hold it all to myself. I'm going to hold my love to myself. Amber's trying to find balance. Did Amber ever send money to Valentine? No. Did Amber try to get money from Valentine, though? Yes. And I think that was a power struggle between the two of them. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is kind of like, can be it's like I'm getting away with something. However, with this card, it's like we're both staring at each other and we're trying to see who's going to blink or move first. And it's like who is going to outscam the scammer here. Because with the Two of Cups, it's like there was a relationship here, but I think it broke down here with the Three of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Amber's heart was broken from this relationship, and it was going to get, and she did reel it out, Judgment to the public, the Star, really making it known in public, the Six of Wands, but I need to be seen as the victor as all cost. Knight of Swords, King of Wands, and the Hierophant. This other person I do feel like was in a relationship, but it had no intentions of staying with Amber. I think they were two scammers trying to outscam each other, and it just didn't work. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever. Because it's like, I think Amber was trying to get money from the girl, and the girl was trying to get money from Amber, and neither one of them would budge. That's what this feels like. It was two people who were playing power games, and neither one of them were, it was like a mirror reflected back at each other, in my opinion here, of two people who operated and had the same modus operandi, and it wasn't going to work because of both of them were trying to play the same games with each other, but when you play the same games as the other person, they recognize the signs. That's what I'm feeling there with Valentine and Amber. Do I think Valentine was a real person? Yes. Do I feel, though, that these two, there was a lot of sussy playing games with each other that they were trying to figure out. All right. Let's take a look now at Miss Amber and who the heck is this Tommy person and what are their intentions? Okay, so let's take a look here at Tommy and Amber. See what's kind of going on there. Are they getting some bow chicka wow wow going on or nah? All right. All right, one more quick shuffle for the bow chicka wow wow between Amber and Tommy. Okay. We'll take a look at Amber. Showing up as the same card again. You saw me shuffle. Tommy. God. Oh, God. And the energy in between the two of them. Allegedly, conspiracy, whatever. This isn't gonna last. Amber hasn't, allegedly, in my opinion here with the Three of Pentacles, Amber is still talking to other people. She hasn't locked Tommy down yet, in my opinion here with the Three of Pentacles. She is still talking to other people. There's more than one. Same with Tommy, though. Tommy is playing very similar, but Three's a crowd is talking to other people. It's like, I know I'm talking with Amber. I know I'm talking with other people. The energy between the two of them is the Four of Swords. I don't like to see that for a brand new love connection between the two of them. Are we going to be having another, oh my goodness, my new girlfriend Tommy just broke up with me. Like, they came down and we just realized, or like we realized, like, we just weren't meant to be, like, we just had differing opinions and ideas on things. But in reality, it's like, this relationship, it feels like to me, is dead in the water. It's like, it's dead in the water. Tommy's talking to other people. Amber's talking to other people, but yet, so like between the two of them, it's like, this isn't going to work out. You're talking to people and I'm talking to people. She's running into a, yep, Seven of Cups. Amber's keeping her options open. Tommy is trying to find their happily ever after, but neither one of them trust each other here. Queen of Wands. Because Tommy, allegedly, conspiracy, my opinion, looking for money. Five of Pentacles. I don't know what their situation is. I don't know if we'll ever find out what that situation is, but they are looking for money from Amber, in my opinion here. With the Five of Wands, these two, I think, are already having like little tiffs with the Five of Wands, because it's also conflict. Amber showing up as the Queen of Wands, which makes me believe, in my opinion, she's coming off intense, a little bit desperate, trying to put everything together so I can be the one at the end of the day. She's coming on hot and heavy and very strong, which I think is which is like, it's like, okay, we're going to see how we can milk this. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever, in my opinion. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles between. All this money here. Amber's willing to give money. She's willing to give resources. Tommy's looking to get them, and in between the two of them, it's like, oh, we can have something strong here. We can have that. We can put things together. However, Amber doesn't have good intentions. Tommy's trying to figure out if this is what they really, really want, and I don't think that they're staying. Amber's looking for someone that they can have some control over. And I don't know if Tommy's going to be the person who's going to do that. No. Tommy is too much. With the Emperor card showing up for Tommy here. Tommy has their sights set up for different things. Tommy, it feels like, has a very good sense of self comparative to other partners Amber's had. If Amber tries to manipulate Tommy, I don't think it's going to go over very well, especially here with this Ten of Swords. Amber's trying to put on the pressure, manipulate, be a little bit deceptive, but Tommy is seeing right through it. I would not doubt within the month we're going to have another, oh my goodness, like Tommy came down, they visited, we just figured out we just weren't going to work. Yeah, that's allegedly conspiracy, whatever. Okay, let's just do a quick, just general energy check on Amber, and then we'll see where that takes us, and we might end it there, or we'll continue. So let's just do a general energy vibe check on Miss Amber and go from there. Also, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this, feel free to hit that like button down below. Comment your feelings, thoughts, opinions, ideas. And if you want to stick around for more content, I have a bunch of content that I've done on Chantal and Amber. And then I also do readings on some true crime, a lot of celebrity stuff as of late, YouTubers, people on TikTok. I kind of do a little bit of a mixture of everything. Some British royals, if you guys want to. So hit that subscribe button if any of that kind of content interests you. And I would be so happy to have you here. So without further ado, let's get into Miss Amberlynn Reid and just see what's the general vibe or energy check around her. The Empress. What's going on between her and her mom? Because I was like, right before I pulled it, it's like, mom. And I'm like, okay. It's like, you need to do something with mom. And I'm like, okay. And the Empress is the first card. And it's like, okay, it's mom. We have something going on with mom here. What's going on with mom? Mom's pushing back. Mom's pushing back on something, allegedly, in my opinion here with the Strength card. Direct influences. Like, you need to be more independent. You need to be more on your own is what this feels like. Because we can't, it's like with the Three of Cups as financial influences here, it's like, and financial influences could also just be resources. So I'm wondering if she's, remember, all alleged for entertainment purposes only. Her mom has a partner that she's been with for, 8 years? And Amber has just kind of come on the scene and like, okay, so it's been 6, 9, how long has she been in Oklahoma? Since October of last year? So like 9. Yeah, I think it's 9 months. Because, yeah, it's October. She moved up the end of September into October. Because my very first reading was actually on Amberlynn Reid and her move to Oklahoma, which was in October of last year. So, I'm 2023. So, Three of Cups here showing off, like, within, like, what's going on. This is about her mom. It's like, it's like Amber's overstepping her boundaries, it feels like here. You're taking up a lot of my time, which is a resource to her mom. Three's a crowd, Three of Cups. She's taking up a lot of her mom's time, and I think her mom wants to spend more time with her partner or like Amber's mom, or like it's like, Amber, you need to be more independent. You can't just be reliant on us, because like her mom and her partner need to do stuff together too. Amber can't always be third wheeling. Hopes and fears here, Two of Pentacles. It's like there's a decision to be made. Financial decision to be made. It's like, do I keep giving money or do I not? Actually, no, this isn't if giving money. This is, she's going down a path of, I'm running out of money because I'm not making as much from YouTube anymore. It's like the money flow is definitely shriveling, and I think there's money issues when it comes to, what am I going to do for money? How do I maintain my stability? How do I maintain my finances? How do I maintain the lifestyle that I've created for myself? Because there's issues when it comes to money. The unseen obstacle here is the Ten of Cups, which is the family, the direct family. And feeling emotional. Amber, get yourself into therapy. Because what it's feeling like here is that, like, Amber's been trying to put herself together, keep everything, be like happy, be a part of the family, really just be her and who is she within the family unit itself. And it feels like for her, with the Ten of Cups up, like in the unseen obstacles, it's like she doesn't feel like she's a part of the family. She doesn't feel that emotional stability there. And it's like, Amber, if you haven't worked on it and like been able to talk with a therapist about it to, I don't know, unpack a lot of the familial issues and challenges that you have and the traumas that you have accumulated over the years, not through circumstances that you've brought upon yourself all the time, but just on circumstances that you've just been put on in your life and on your journey through where you're at right now. And you can work on yourself by yourself and journal all day. However, having an outside opinion help to unpack it and bring stark reality to it is going to be extremely helpful for her in, I think, helping with these challenges, I think, with her mom specifically, because I'm wondering what I'm seeing. I'm gonna pull. You know what? I'm wondering here if a challenge that's showing up is that her mom wants to pull away and spend more time with, I don't know, her partner or other people and have those other relationships. And Amber is like, you're abandoning me. And it's causing some strength, or it's become causing some strength. It's causing some tension between the two of them because it feels like Amber's abandonment issues or challenges or trauma is getting triggered by it. Because here, the challenge also, it's the Hierophant, can be relationships. Yeah, it's all about relationships. Whether this is the relationship with her mom, with the she's been unable to find a girlfriend. Like, she's struggling because it feels like, in my opinion here, that she's having problems when it comes to people wanting to be by her. Her abandonment wounds, I think, are getting triggered like daily at this point. And I think it's causing a lot of struggles and mental strife. And you can journal all you want. However, like I said, you can't, if you're going through the same cycles again and again and again, you're like, I'm doing the work, I'm journaling, I'm doing this self-reflection phase. It's like, okay, awesome. I'm not going to say that that's not a crucial part of understanding who you are and helping get through and work through some of these traumas. However, if these are relationships you really want to work on, and Amber has, what this is reading to me as is, Amber, because you are having all these, you're still going through the same things day in, day out, and it doesn't seem like anything's improving. So what are you going to change to stop being essentially insane by doing the same thing every day and having nothing change? I don't mean to be harsh. I don't mean to be mean. I'm just saying, Amber has deep-rooted issues and challenges and traumas that is going to take more than just journaling to comprehend and unpack. Because there's stuff that she's even hidden, I think, from herself, that it's going to take someone licensed to help combat it and help unpack it and understand it and really bring clarity and light to these traumas to heal from them. And that's very scary. And I'm not saying that, like, what she has done is insufficient. It's not, because she's doing a lot of the beginning works to it. And, like, I can say from just a little thing here, it's like I started off journaling, and then it's like, okay, I started working through my stuff, and then once I got through then I got to a point where it's like journaling wasn't enough for me, so then you go to therapy, and then you start going through all your stuff. What's going for her though here is the Five of Cups is, she is doing a lot of reflecting, which is good. Like I said, the journaling is a great first step for her. Now I think we're starting to get to the point where we need to have another level of therapy to kind of address things a little bit more and help maybe connect dots more. In the past here, it's the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's in the past, it's the Nine of Cups. It's she's seeing what she wants to see, or she's not seeing the full picture. Because what I'm feeling here is she's taking a glimpse into what can be. However, her eyes are closed. She's not seeing what's in front of her and what's kind of being shown to her. There is a little bit of a delusion, it feels like, allegedly, conspiracy, whatever, in my opinion. And then here in the future, we have the Three of Swords, which is a heartbreak. Oh, no. Her and her mom are going to get into it. Or if they have, there's some sort of there's a big abandonment wound or trigger coming, or an argument or a discussion coming that really breaks Amber's heart. And it's like a separation. So I don't know if her and her mom are like where her and her mom are currently, but like what this feels like is there is it's like her abandonment wound, I feel like, is going to get triggered again, and it's going to get triggered really, really bad. And, which is why she's trying to that's why she's playing the field, trying to find other people with the Three of Pentacles here. That's why she's trying to find other people to latch onto, because it feels like her mom is slowly pulling herself away from Amber. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. She's funneling money into other people to find this love, to find Wheel of Fortune, to have good luck, good opportunities. But she keeps being dragged down with her need to control situations, because she's coming out of it from a place of desperation and not a place of abundance. She's coming at this situation not just with her. She's so, in my opinion here, no facts, I don't know Amber personally, but it feels like she's coming at this situation very much like, I'm coming out of a place like, I need this. I need. And it's like an obsessive thing. And it's not a good obsessive thing. It's like, it's a need based out of desperation. She's trying to find her needle in the haystack. However, she's had a lot of bad luck, it feels like, in conjunction with talking with other people, finding new people who are willing to support her and be with her, because mom's kind of on her way out. She's keeping her options open. However, she's on a time clock here. She's on a time clock, trying to move forward, because she's nervous, because she's on a time clock. It's like there's a ticking time bomb, not just within her, but within the situation as well. And I'm seeing 2. So I don't know if that's 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, but there's something with 2 for maybe a time frame of some way, shape, or form. I'm recording this on July 19th, 2024. So there's a ticking time bomb here. What else can we get? Just some clarifiers from the tea leaf. What else can we get about Amber just generally in her energy right now for her? Any more cards? No. Okay, we'll just take these 3. So we have Vine. Seek out information that will help you. We have the Scales, keep your life in balance, which I think she is struggling. And Gavel, involvement with the law. So when it comes to Amber and what's kind of coming with her, so keeping your life in balance. And the Gavel. So the Gavel is, it's like involvement with the law. What I'm seeing here, though, is more of, I'm laying down the law. She wants to, I think, put this is it feels like the battle with the scales here between, I am the one who holds the power, I am the judge, jury, and executioner, versus seeking more information to see the picture as a whole instead of as its individual elements. How I want an example of this. So say you have someone who, let's go with work. So you're at work, and maybe you're at a job where you're just being told what to do every day. It's like, you come in, this is what you're doing every day, and that's the end. That's the end of the story. And that's what you do. Because you have this. However, you might not be the type of person who's like, you telling me what to do, I don't like that. I need more information. I need to know the why behind it. I want to know, instead of just being told, just run these numbers for me and give them back to me. It's like, well, why? You're like that type of person. And that's what it feels like with Amber here. It's like, she's like, there is the struggle between not taking things so personally and seeing the situation as like, oh, that's just mom. Like, mom's asking in this situation, be like, mom's just asking, wants to just spend more time with her boyfriend. It's not that she doesn't want to spend time with me, but she just wants to spend more time with her partner. That's one aspect. Like, that's one way you would look at it. But and then the other side of it is like, no, mom needs to spend more time with me and only me because that's who is most important. And like that's like it feels like the two sides that Amber is battling with in this situation, especially when it involves mom, or a motherly figure in her life. It's like we need to look at it from the whole picture instead of taking things as maybe that personal attack. It's look at it from a bigger picture where she just wants to spend time more with her partner, not that she doesn't want to spend time with me, which is how it might be taken. So, and out of the, oh, she doesn't want to spend time with me, well, then I'm going to make her spend more time with me would be like maybe the reaction to that trauma or that trigger. So, that's what I'm feeling here for Amber and just her general. There's something coming up with mom. And I think there's some ticking time. There's something with a ticking time bomb is kind of what I'm getting here when it comes to Amber and her mother. Because it's like, it feels like, and that's why I think she's kind of going really, really hard for a relationship. Because it's like, I need to have a backup plan. I want my backup plan. I don't think she has a backup plan. And I don't think Tommy's going to be your backup plan. I do not see that moving forward very much. Okay. Is there anything else I need to read on Amber? No. Is there anything else we want to read on Amber? Let's take a look at, let's just speculate here. What's going on with Amber and Ozempic, aka Semiglutide? We haven't heard an update in like a month now. Let's just take a look here really quick, and then I will end it there. Also, guys, let me know in the comments down below if you guys like having Foodie and Chantal kind of in the same video, or if you guys would like them separate in the future. I just wanted to do something really quick for both of them tonight as I'm recording, and yeah. So, all right, let's take a look-see here of Miss Amber and Chantal. Amber and Chantal. Let's just take a look here at Amber, and I just want to see what's going on with her and Ozempic, aka Semiglutide. We haven't heard an update. So, alrighty. I think this is the last good shuffle. And let's take a look. What's going on between Amber and Ozempic? Well, did I screw these up? No, I just had it upside down. Okay. Two of Pentacles. There was a financial decision. Well, I think this was actually meant to be upside down, but it was a financial thing. It feels like, I don't know if she's continuing it, but there was a financial aspect to it that caused her a lot of strife, and she had to make a decision with it, and it was a decision that was out of her control. It was, I think, too pricey for her, and allegedly conspiracy, whatever. Yep, because it's like, am I going to commit to this? I think there was troubles with commitment when it came to, am I going to keep paying this price for the Semiglutide from the med spa when I think, because how couldn't she have gotten it from, she needs to get a primary. I'm sorry, but like, you could probably get insurance to pay for it. Financial influences. Yep, it was too expensive. Because the Six of Wands here, it makes me feel like I was high and mighty. I was big and bad. I had the resources at hand. Like I showcased it really, really big. And it was making me money and all the things. But however, there's challenges when it comes to it, because it's like people would have reported me. People were going to go after me. Yada, yada, yada. Hopes and fears, the King of Swords. She does not want to tell us what happened with it. I think she just wants that storyline to kind of fizzle off. With the King of Swords, and this is the fear, is talking about it. I don't think she wants to talk about it at all. Unseen obstacles, the Ten of Cups. It was too good for her. Or not in too good, but it was... how do I put this? If anyone has seen or read the book called The Big Leap, this is something that was working for her. When something good was happening to her, she's like, her entire life, she's had bad things, or she's lived in chaos, or things just haven't worked out. So like when something positive was going on in her life, you tend to get scared or you tend to get uncomfortable. Might be the best way of putting it. So when you get uncomfortable, you're going to want to blow things up because you've lived in the mindset of chaos, of things not going well. So it's like, why should I hang on to this thing that's going well for me when that's an uncomfortable feeling? Feeling good is an uncomfortable feeling for, it feels like, Amber in this situation. So like having it feel uncomfortable, she's going to blow it up, not do it because it's like a learned trauma of, I need it to feel uncomfortable so I feel comfortable. I am comfortable in uncomfortableness. So with the semiglutide, you feel good. So now it's like, I need to blow this up so I can feel uncomfortable again to be comfortable in my own self. Maybe a little bit confusing. I hope you guys get that. The challenge here, it's the Eight of Cups. She's had to walk away. She had to walk away from it because of financial things. What's going for her, though, is she did let it go, in my opinion. And she let it go, but it's coming in a different way. Because it's like there's something different that she need, like, that's coming her way, I think, when it comes to not just Ozempic or semiglutide, but this will be something that she can come back to. However, where I think she's going to be able to come back to it is through like more insurance or she's going to be able to have someone else pay for it, I think, soon. She's got to get the right people. In the past, the Five of Cups. Yeah, she's put this to, it's something that she put to rest. Like I said, I think she blew it up because it was working for her. She's comfortable in uncomfortableness. And then here in the future, the Emperor. So, will she get back on semiglutide in the future? I believe so. Will she be the one paying for it, though? No. Is there going to be a way or a workaround with like insurance to pay for it? Yeah. It's coming. I just don't. It's just give it a little bit more time, and I think she'll have it there. It needed to be let go because there's like a different way to restructure it or to get her back on it without having to pay exorbitant fees, is what this kind of feels like. Yeah, Knight of Swords. We're going to be talking about this again. It's going to be a reoccurring storyline. The Knight of Cups. Yep, we're going to come in with this offer of love, of the drug again with that cup. It's like, I'm coming in with a new offer of this drug of this semiglutide with, and also I'm getting drawn to the rooster down here, which is like, I'm flying, I'm ready to go. Like, it's happening again. Six of Pentacles. Yep, because we're restructuring the contract or the business part of it. So I get money, or it's like I don't need to pay as much money from it as I was. And then the Ten of Pentacles. So then the community will come back to me as well. So the community was really excited for her. And Judgment. Yeah, because it'll be a Judgment Day again. And the community will come out and be like, yep, this is what we're doing. She's going to do it again, but I think she's going to restructure it with insurance. That's what I'm feeling there for Miss Amber when it comes to her and her semiglutide. And that's what I have for this reading for her. If you guys like this, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys like the foodie part too, let me know. These two are kind of like my guilty pleasure on the internet. So that's what that is. So again, if you guys really like this, let me know. Hit that like button, subscribe, go maybe check out my other Amber and or Chantal videos. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed the new deck. I loved this one, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!